not my best moment, but I may or may not have forgotten to text her back. And then now I've been told that the Kings players don't like me because they're friends. So
Wait, you have beef with NBA players
You have
now?
beef with the
I get
Kings?
with the Kings.
But I think it is like a bigger deal for non-athletes, NARPs, I guess. If you
NARPs? There's like
non-athlete regular people.
Oh, jeez.
Do you guys call people that?
You never heard that before?
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah,
okay.
no, and it's not meant to be mean, but it's just like a non-athlete.
Hey, being 5'10" is not that bad.
Oh, are you
Shut up.
5'10"?
Yes, I'm 5'10".
Man, that's
Okay,
great.
We love the short kings.
Oh,
There's like a jar that like got knocked off, and like for some reason I thought it was a good idea just to like, and then I got like my
pick
thumb
up the
all cut.
broken glass.
Yeah, pick up broken glass, and then
I have no idea how that went poorly. They will play the Timberwolves, who will not have Rudy Gobert because he punched his teammate in the face.
oh, did you?
And they
see
won't
that?
have Jaden
Yeah.
McDaniels, who is an elite defender because he punched a wall and broke his hand. So
Tragic.
a lot of punches thrown in Minnesota the other day, and they are screwed.
Was a Sportscast, one of the SportsNStuff show, the Kings of Comedy. I'm Adam,
I'm Carter.
And I'm Abby.
and let's get right into it. As you could tell, yet again we've demoted Carter to not a host anymore. We're giving out tryouts. Last time it was our friend Nessie. Now it's Abby.
If I remember right, I think all of your friends said that I'm their favorite host. And
Yeah.
what did your brother get you for? Tell the story again.
I started the show my freshman year, so last year, and it was really bad. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
but Carter was actually not the first host. It was my best friend, Devin at the time, and
Real tight, right?
yeah. And what happened was my brother and all like my friends who have like seen the show has said that I'm not the best host, even though I made it. So my brother got me a little trophy that says second best host. So
With
no,
Carter being
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Naturally.
so now I'm third. It'll go Abby, Carter, and then me, most likely for this episode. But yeah, that's our biggest update. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be really weird, but I'm a big fan. Like,
oh, thank you.
I think like every single time I get like a chance to write an article, I'm like, dude, gotta do this. I remember I wrote one that did pretty well. It was like I think it was about how many ridiculous amount of blocks you got or something. Did you end up breaking the record?
I did.
You did.
Yeah. There's a few. Yeah. So
I
that was crazy.
yeah. I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but I always like to support. But
Thank you.
Have you
Appreciate it.
told her about the jinx last year?
I don't really want to. But
No,
yeah.
I want to hear.
So I write for the school,
Mm.
and there was a big jinx going. Do you know who Lexi Almedo is, by any chance?
No.
She was on the mainline dance team, and
Okay.
she was my boss. And she like let me write all the articles for the games, and I, for some reason, every time I would go in person to report a game, the team would lose. So
Like quite literally,
Yeah, it
every
would be
single
bad.
time.
and
we
my
also lost a lot last year, so
yeah. Well, the very
seems-
first I went to the
That's all
first
your fault.
game. I think it was Long Beach State. Was that the first home game last year?
it might have been. That was a preseason, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And that was when I figured it out. That was actually my very first basketball article. I had no idea what I was doing. I think at the post game it was Mary Kay and then Elodie,
Okay.
and I was freaking out. I even I was joking with Mary Kay the last time I interviewed her about the first time I did it. I stuttered every single word, and I was like, "Oh, that's fun." So, yeah. Now Mary Kay probably thinks I'm weird. So, yeah. So there's that. But I jinxed almost every single sport.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Football.
Oh, so not
yeah.
just us. Okay.
Yeah, it
Mostly,
was mostly basketball because that was
Yeah.
mostly what I covered. But it was so bad. I would be
Baseball too.
or softball.
Yeah.
For the softball team, I was talking about how they were undefeated at the beginning of last year, and I'm like, oh, they're
no.
undefeated. And then 5 minutes afterwards,
First
lost their
game
first game.
after. First
Lost their
game
first game.
after you were, yeah.
Yeah, and then for the men's basketball team, I just stopped going in person to report on them, and then they went on the streak.
Okay, yeah.
So they were blaming the streak on
So
me
it's
not
your
going.
fault, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I could have shook it this year a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah. I mean, the very
That's
first game
funny.
I went to, the very first game this year was the record amount of points. I think it was 120.
Oh, our very first game.
Yeah.
That would have been Multnomah, I think.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
that was a crazy game. I was just sitting there. I think there was like me and someone else at the table. But that was
Yeah.
kind of hype. But
Yeah, that was a fun one.
yeah. But I mean, we're not here to talk about my experiences here. What got you into basketball?
For me, it was my family. So my parents both played. They actually met at UC Santa Barbara. They both played there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so kind of loving basketball. And then they got married and went overseas, and they actually played professionally. So my dad played longer than my mom because she had me. But my dad played in Portugal and in Hungary and Slovakia, and then my mom played a little in Portugal. And then that's where I was born, actually. So
Really?
that's
Wow.
my fun fact.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was born there. And yeah, so then we just are really, we're a sports-oriented family, and basketball stuck. So yeah.
Man. Was there any other sports that you played, or was it just basketball? Or
Yeah, so I played soccer. Actually, was my first sport growing up. Love soccer. Too much running though. And then did a little bit of volleyball, which I think definitely helped with the blocks
Yeah.
and the timing and everything. So that was fun too. And then swam as well, which is really random, but I hate it.
well, the weird thing is that swim is such a big thing in California. I think.
Yeah, no, it
But
really
then-
is. Swim, water polo, all of those.
Yeah, and
but
then when
not
you-
anywhere else.
And then when you go to Idaho, it's like lacrosse is like instead.
Yeah.
So like all the people who would play water polo play lacrosse here.
Mm-hmm.
My high school was
weird.
pretty big into swimming too.
Really?
Yeah, we had these two 6'7"
Seattle.
Russian twins who were just unbelievable swimmers.
Really?
Yeah, they go to like Cornell now or something on a full scholarship.
Dang.
That sounds like a movie or something.
Yeah.
I know it does.
Man. What part of California were you from? Were you from that Santa Barbara area?
No, so we're actually up north. So we're like East Bay area.
Oh,
Yeah. Kind of
NorCal.
outside of like San Francisco. It's the best.
Dude, SoCal.
I
That's
love
where it's
NorCal.
from.
But
Man,
Yeah, that's where I'm from. So.
that's awesome. Did you like? I kind of not gonna lie. I saw you toured Nevada, New Mexico
mhm.
beforehand. Were
Yeah.
there like any other schools that you were thinking of going to before Boise State, or?
Yeah, so those are my officials. I went to New Mexico first, and then I went to University of Nevada, Reno, and then I came here. And then here was my third visit, and I just loved it. But I also was looking at UC Davis as like somewhere closer to home, and then a few other California schools. So
Mhm.
yeah, I just knew like once I came on my visit here, I was like, oh, this is it. Okay, I don't need to do anything else. Like this is the place for me. So
Awesome. As well, do you have any questions before? I feel like I was just
I got a lot, yeah.
speed firing.
Is there any like player you looked up to as a kid or even now?
I think growing up, Brianna Stewart was someone I really looked up to because she was, just dominating
Yeah.
at UConn, and that was just insane to me when I was younger. I mean, it still is insane, but I feel like her build is very similar to mine, and I can learn a lot from her and her game, and just like that whole dynasty at UConn, those few
Yeah,
years where they just
seriously.
won for however many years straight was insane. So I would say she was someone I looked up to growing up.
I've seen her in person a few times because I'm
Really?
from Seattle, so it's
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a sneak peek for later today. I don't want to give up too much, but
Oh,
I
the
think that
game?
is. Yep.
The
Ooh.
surprise game.
Yep. How tall are you, by the way?
I'm 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
Damn. Man, making me put to shame. I always
You're
lie.
taller than me.
Okay. How tall do you think I am?
I don't know, 6 foot maybe, 5'11".
You gotta put the
Take the
5'11"
first
in
one.
there.
Take the first
Yeah.
one. Take the
okay,
first one.
I'm like 6 foot on the dot,
Okay.
but then like
the first.
you always have to lie because if you say you're 6 foot, they're gonna be like, oh, you're 5'10" then.
5'10". Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
exactly.
but
Hey, being 5'10" is not that bad.
are you
Shut up.
5'10"?
Yes, I'm 5'10".
Man,
It's
that's
okay.
great.
We love the short kings.
Oh,
Yeah. gotta you gotta show them some love.
yeah.
A little bit.
See,
but-
I don't block shots. I just shoot 3-pointers.
There you go.
Yeah, he's actually good at basketball too.
I mean, not
For-
compared, but yeah. I played in high school.
There you go.
I pretty much just shoot threes. That's about
Which
it.
I can't really do, so there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I can't do either. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you're. I've seen you hoop.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I remember after that first game too, I was shooting like at the rec, and I was like, oh, yeah, dude, I'm already ready for this bat. And then like I was like, I probably made like 20% of my shots, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I saw the first game, and I'm like,
That might be
they're way
generous.
better than me. I'm like, it was kind of just like a humble moment, but yeah.
That's funny. It's definitely more than just shooting too. I mean, obviously, but
It's also like, I think the weird thing that most people don't realize is it's easier to like just casually shoot, but when you're like being guarded by someone, it's like, but I mean, obviously you've played for a while, Boise State, and even before that. Do you have like a specific moment or like a specific game that you've really loved or enjoyed?
Yeah, I have a few. In high school, it wasn't really like a game. It was just kind of a season. So my senior year, I actually got to play with my sister on the same team, which we hadn't.
Also a sneak peek, but.
Yeah. So she was a freshman and I was a senior, and we were both, you know, on varsity, and that was just a really special year. So that was a lot of fun, just as like an overview, not really a specific game. And then as for like a more recent game, I would say our game at Reno in February, might have been February. And I broke the block record there, and we won, and it was a really close game. And one of my really close friends, she was there, and so it was just like a really special moment. And I had no idea that I broke it until after the game, when I was doing the post-game interview. And Alex, our SID guy, he told me, and I was like, wow, like it just kind of just hit me, you know? Because I knew I was close, but I wasn't like counting down or anything. I wasn't.
You didn't have it on your hand the whole time playing with like a.
No. Yeah, I had no idea, and I didn't want to know because it would just mess me up, you know, mentally, and I would probably just foul everybody and hack everybody. So he told me after the game, and it was just like because I was already on a high because we won a really close game, and it was super exciting. So that was a great moment for me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like the coolest part. I mean, obviously I can't speak for, because I clearly am not setting any block records or any records. So I feel like that's the coolest part, is that you're able to kind of etch yourself into like the history of Boise State and like actually show like, you know, I've left my mark, even though, you know, obviously been really established throughout this, like your time here. So
Adam, I screwed it up.
Oh my. Yeah, so there goes our script.
Dude, I didn't do anything.
So now we just freestyle.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Do you have to sign in?
Hold on. This might just work.
We might just have to.
God
damn it. Okay.
Sorry.
Cut.
Commercial break.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, something always happens through our episode. We've been this is our 79th episode, and there's always something. I guess this is the one thing. I mean, we've had. This is gonna be the one thing. We don't like to jinx here.
You are a walking jinx.
No, we don't need to mention that again.
At this point.
We don't need to mention that again. It was also funny, like, talking to other athletes about it. Do you know who Ashley Berge is? She's on the soccer team.
Okay,
yeah. I talked to her about the jinx first. And that's also the sad part about, like, my job as a reporter is if there is, like, a not so great article that you kind of have to write about.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember one was ended up not coming true, but there was a leaked TikTok from a player like on the soccer team saying that the soccer team is going to the Big 12. And so I wrote about it, and I had a class with Ashley, and she was like, dude, some person ended up posting on this one TikTok that only one person saw, and then she was ranting to me about that, and I'm like, oh, I wonder who wrote that.
Horrible person.
Yeah. Like, damn, if I ever see that guy in the quad, he's gonna get it.
It's going down.
Yeah. So that was really awkward. I don't know to this day if she realized that was me that wrote that article. I didn't mention it.
Is your name not on it?
No one reads the name of the.
Fair.
They just read the article, maybe
True.
read the headline, and they're just like, okay. But
That's funny. Yeah, that would be hard.
yeah. Also, one thing that I wanted to ask about before the game. You talked about your sister. I saw that she went to like the All-American team or something.
So she was McDonald's All-American.
Wow.
That was about 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that was in Houston. And my family, we all went to that. It was this huge, huge event that they put on, and it was really well run. And then they had the game, and she did so well. I mean, she's so good. But yeah, it was really fun. It was just like kind of a celebration for
Yeah.
her. So that was awesome.
And that's really awesome to be able to
Yeah.
support your siblings. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you gonna try to keep playing after college?
I think so. I think it would be a really cool opportunity to go overseas, like how my parents did.
Yeah.
And just
Mhm.
live somewhere else and experience a different culture and how people live their lives. but
Anywhere you got
also,
your eye on?
I don't know. I mean, I have, I know people in like random countries. Like Elodie on my team, she's from France. My old teammate's from Spain. I have a friend who lives in Finland because she was an exchange student. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
got the
Wherever.
connections.
Yeah, I think it would be fun just wherever.
Do you think that do they also have plans to play overseas? Like, is there a chance that you'd play with like your
I
current
don't know.
teammates
I
or
think
something?
Elle probably would just because she's from over there, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it would be fun either way, like with old teammates or new, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome. Well, we didn't prepare Abby for this game. Kind of. I told her it had to involve jerseys, so that was the
Mhm.
only hint. But what this game is we're gonna show you two players. Mostly basketball, but they're also like some not basketball, and they're the numbers of the jerseys,
yeah,
and we have to choose one or the other depending on drip, just play style. It's any decision, I guess.
okay, I'm ready.
So here we go. Who wore it better? Very first one, D Wade and Chris Paul, both number 3.
See, I love Dwayne, but Chris Paul, he's super good. I think I'm gonna go with Wade.
It's
What are you going
Wade.
with? Yeah,
It's
I was gonna go with
Yeah.
Wade too.
He's just so iconic,
He's my favorite player.
He's
I
great.
think, if I'm gonna be
and he's
honest.
great off the court too. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you're a good person.
Hmm.
Well, and if anyone can appreciate his shot blocking,
There you go.
And I also feel like for
my bad.
oh wow, okay,
My
I
bad.
guess. Well, this
It's
one,
alright. This is an easy one.
Yep.
Give me Dame all day.
yeah,
Have to be.
not
Yes.
a Westbrook fan.
No, I mean, I do think he gets a lot of hate, which
Westbrook.
can be,
I lo-
can be called for, but also uncalled for. I don't know.
I mean,
like
he's
that.
done better on the Clippers. I mean, to
Yeah.
give him credit,
I know.
but
Could only go up. But
I mean, he's actually winning. Okay, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
I know your answer,
Yeah,
but it's the wrong one. It's Tom Brady.
I think I'm gonna have to go Brady.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Rodgers has any drip.
Look at look at those ugly
Dude,
green jerseys.
so
He
Look at
wears like
those.
the bucket helmet too.
I know.
He wears like a it's
He's
like a bowling
good,
ball.
but
And you got
yeah.
that weird chin strap.
Oh God,
Rodgers does.
he
The
just
old
looks
school,
bad.
yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady, he's wearing like the Speed Flex type of helmet.
The one thing about
Really?
Brady though is the last few years of his career, he was wearing like it looked like a bionic arm. He had so much padding on his left arm. It looks
Yeah.
stupid. But all right, we'll
I
go
mean,
Brady.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't. This one, I feel like it's
Ooh,
interesting.
Controversy.
I mean, Kyrie probably won't wear that jersey again, so I feel like I gotta go Kawhi.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
I mean, probably, maybe.
Dude, they were terrible with him in the lineup. Awful.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go Kawhi just for the laugh. For his
Oh,
laugh.
his.
It kills me. It's so funny.
I mean, I feel like Kawhi. I'm gonna base this off a drip, and I don't. I feel like Kawhi doesn't have much. I mean, he's just kind of to himself. Does have a weird laugh.
Are we not talking about who
pretty
wore the
funky.
jersey better though?
Well, you could base it off of
All
anything. Why don't you just?
encompassing.
Yeah.
All encompassing.
Who
Can't-
you like
can't
more?
judge mine.
All right.
I mean, I like Kawhi better as a player, but like I
Mhm.
feel like I feel like I like how Kyrie looks in that jersey, even with the shooting sleeve, drip.
all
True.
right.
Yeah, you know,
Ooh.
D-Book and Harden.
Harden. I don't like
Really?
Devin Booker. I don't like.
Why?
him.
Oh, I like Book.
He just
I know I like Book too. I think I'm gonna pick him.
go ahead. I'm a Harden fan and I'm not a Book fan.
Interesting. I used to not like Harden for the longest time, but I think I
Really?
appreciate his game now. Yeah.
Couple extra steps.
Did
never
you
hurt
have, like,
anybody.
Favorite teams growing up?
Yeah, so I'm from the Bay, so Warriors all the way.
Oh yeah.
All the way.
Oh
Gross.
man. What do you? So he's a 49ers fan for football,
Yeah.
but he's a Portland
I'm a
Trailblazers
Blazer
fan,
fan.
for basketball.
That's why I don't like the Warriors because we can't beat
Interesting.
them. We cannot beat
Why
them.
do you like the 49ers but not the?
I've told you this story 100 times.
Well, I don't remember that.
I started watching football when I was like 3 with my dad, and my dad was a Niners fan, so I picked
Oh.
it up.
Oh, there you go.
Was that
but you
easy?
just didn't like the Bay.
That was one criteria. The other one was I just won't root for a Washington team. I can't do it.
Mm.
I hate Washington.
there was a stint when I was trying to pick like a best like my favorite basketball team, and I did like the Blazers.
Bad pick. Don't
But
do
I'm
it.
also
Don't
I
do
also
it.
liked the Packers, so I kind of picked the Bucks. And
Better
I mean, they're a
pick.
better pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, Giannis is the only player on that team that's kind of relevant. I feel like, but
Whoa.
dude, Giannis carries that team.
He is very good.
Pipe down. Brooke Lopez is about to win Defensive Player of the Year.
yeah, but Giannis is like
Drew Holiday's nice.
Giannis is their
Chris
best player
Middleton is
by
nice.
far.
Bobby Portis might get 6-man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Chill.
no one cares about those players. They only care
I
about
do.
Giannis.
You just don't care about basketball.
This
Wow.
Is a valid
Next.
argument.
Okay. Shohei Ohtani and Devontae Adams.
Raiders legend.
I hate you.
Ooh.
Well, that's also kind of sad because I mean, I love the Angels, but Ohtani
Yeah.
kind of I mean,
Yeah, this is
we put him
really
to
sad.
shame.
This is really sad for you because Devontae's
Devontae-
already gone and Shohei will be gone in a year.
Why? Why you gotta take shots at me? Come on, man. I'm already the third best co-host today, so
It's Devontae, by the way.
I think I'm gonna go
Here?
Shohei. I
gotta
love
go-
it. I
you gotta
love
go
the
Shohei.
Angels. I love the little halo around there. I've always loved it. Like we grew
Really?
up going to Angels games because I have family down there. So
Mhm. I
I'm gonna go Shohei.
actually before any sport was a big Angels fan. I hate this logo though. I absolutely hate
Really?
it.
You don't like the logo?
I like
But
the
the
new,
halo, it's
I like
so
the old
cute.
one though.
It's like the only redeeming thing about the franchise.
this logo. I feel like it looks like a satellite pole.
No, it's
Like,
cool.
I think the older, like the little,
Okay.
the A with like the little wing is so cool.
Oh, okay.
Top
yeah.
3 logos all time.
Whoa.
And then like the little
Whoa.
tiny lowercase A with the halo. I
No,
think that's cool.
Rewind. Top
the
3.
halo, the A.
Top 3 of all time.
Yeah,
What are the other 2?
I don't know. It's probably something up there. It's up there.
Alright.
That's why I gave it a cushion room. Didn't say all time. Okay, here we go.
That's tough.
I think this one's interesting.
Because the Phoenix, it is cool with the ombre. But
I don't really like ombre.
I'm kind of going to go Candace, I think.
I'm gonna go Candace too because
Yeah.
I like her on Inside the NBA.
Yeah.
And
And I like their colors too. They work.
Ugh.
And I just like her. I mean, they're both great. But
Do I really need to?
she's a legend.
I want to kind of pick against you guys here.
You have like every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's kind of dope. Like with the, was it gradient? Is that what you call it? I guess
Sure.
the color scheme. Oh well.
All right.
I think the
Mm.
main reason I picked this one. Okay, obviously I think Shaq is a better player, but I think on the mic, I think Charles Barkley is so funny.
He's
And I'm putting
hilarious.
that off here.
Hilarious.
I think that they make. I mean, obviously we're a good duo. I hope, but I think they're.
We're not that.
Yeah, we're not them.
not that.
We're not them. I think.
I love those old Suns jerseys.
I was going to say, I think I'm going to go Chuck because that's just so classic.
Those are awesome.
I feel like this one though for Shaq. I feel like. I mean, he's played for Orlando, and that's probably his most iconic. But I feel like personally, the Lakers with 34 is his best.
Yeah, you think Shaq, you probably think Lakers first.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
especially
Out
with
of
like
the
Kobe.
8. Yeah,
But
I'm still going Barkley though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
th-
we were
those are so
making-
iconic.
when we were making this game, it was funny because I forgot that Shaq wore 32, and Carter forgot that he wore
Yeah,
34.
We both spaced. We were both stupid. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I have a reason because I'm not the best at basketball, but
Yeah.
at least I try. The only one I actually keep up with is Boise State like basketball, men's and women's.
As
So
you should.
that's
As you should.
yeah, exactly. I was trying to wear this jersey, but it was way too hot in here, and
Yeah.
I don't like how jerseys look with like just a shirt on.
Well,
Like, they
yeah,
look
not
weird.
a tie dye one.
Yeah, that's true. But know-
Interesting combo.
Okay.
This one is Shaq.
he hates Karl Malone. He
Do you not?
absolutely-
Do you not?
Yeah, we had a full on episode where he was like trashing on him, and we called it "I
He
Love Karl Malone."
deserves it. He
Uh,
deserves the hate.
Yeah, but those Utah Jazz jerseys look so cool,
They are cool. Yeah, if a better person was wearing them.
and I feel like Shaq just looks weird on the Heat too. Like,
Shaq.
The Heat jerseys, they're so the old ones like that with the little. I don't know. I'm gonna go Shaq.
I'm gonna go Karl Malone just for the jerseys, but
Interesting.
Yeah.
also weird off like topic thing. Do you think it's weird when people wear the jerseys backwards with the name?
Yeah, it's stupid.
They wear them backwards.
Yeah, have you seen
That's
people
kind of
do
a
that?
thing now. Yeah.
They wear it, and it's like the name on the front. I feel like it looks so stupid, but I
also
didn't
think it
know if
looks
that was like a.
What?
Yeah,
I've
they like
never
wear
heard
it and has like the
that.
name, and it's like Curry or like.
Yeah.
Or like
Oh, that's weird.
I think it's dumb.
yeah.
That's not a
All right,
not
next.
a good fashion choice.
The next like basketball game, everyone's gonna wear their jerseys backwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Good
try.
thing.
I'm gonna try to hold back here because
This
you know
one?
how I feel about this. But LeBron.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta go with the GOAT. I have
Well,
to.
I also think whether like regardless of like if you think LeBron is better or anything,
I do.
he just it's so iconic for Jordan
The
to wear
Bulls
23
jersey,
too.
Yeah.
Like when you think of 32, you think of Jordan. You don't think of
32?
LeBron.
32.
Or 23. Sorry.
I think
Or
LeBron.
23. What?
Absolutely.
He also wore 6'2". Like
Yeah, he
mean-
wore a few.
Yeah, he owns 2 numbers. In
no,
my mind,
he does not.
he does.
23 Jordans. No.
Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna have
No.
2 numbers retired when he retires. So
Mm.
Oh
Well, yeah.
no.
This is what we put here.
Okay. Obviously, I'm biased, but I will say I was 33 first.
I was
And
about
then
to
she
ask
copied
that.
me.
Really?
She copied me, yeah. But it wasn't really her choice. Her club coach surprised her like a season or 2 ago, and he gave her 33 for like the whole
Oh.
season. They had a great season, so then she just has kept it.
we had to throw a sneak peek in here. Just a
That's
little
so
curveball.
funny. Yeah,
Um,
I have to go with me, obviously.
Did you wear any other numbers in 33?
When I was younger, I wore 4 because I think my dad. Yeah, that was my dad's number. At one point, and then my parents were 31 and 32 in college. So then I was like, okay, 33.
33.
oh, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah, kind of like the sequence.
Is there one more?
Do you feel like it matters if like what jerseys you wear? Like I feel like
Yes,
What number?
yeah.
Oh, 100%.
absolutely.
I feel like most
Yeah.
athletes don't like to admit that, or like they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like they kind of give you
No,
like
it
the cookie,
matters.
like, oh, it doesn't matter. Any jersey I could play in, but it's like, dude, it looks
I
so
mean,
much cooler.
Yeah, but
It looks so cool. Like,
yeah.
and also, I was also number 33.
There you go.
So see, I
So you
I mean,
get it.
but also I had
you're
no
losing.
drip,
You're,
zero
you're
drip.
losing this one by a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen the senior pictures.
Oh God, yeah. My senior pictures got leaked into our. So we're in a fraternity here. We have a group
Leak.
chat, and it got leaked into our group chat.
And spammed like over
Yeah.
and over
Well,
that
better be
whole
the group
night.
chat photo now.
It was
Come on.
bad. Like, and I also had bangs as well. I had curly bangs, so it was like right
Nice.
here. They didn't look good half the time.
God, that picture
Mm.
is so funny.
Oh, and the photo too for my senior photo. For some reason, I got messed up on my haircut. So it was like a ton of hair here, but the sides were like cut, buzzed. So it was just like a ton of hair in the front, but everything was short.
Oh no.
With the
Um,
Letterman jacket on and everything. Yeah, I love that picture so much. I'm so
But-
happy I have it. Was that the last one?
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, I would go with myself, but it was a really bad drip there.
Yeah, you had none in high school.
Yeah. I had like probably like one. For some reason I thought it would be cool to like wear like the half sleeves and be like,
I
But-
can't hate on that because when I played basketball in high school, I had a pair of leggings, right?
yeah.
But I would roll up the right side because I wanted to look like Lonzo Ball.
With the one.
Man.
The one sleeve.
I
can
was-
respect it.
I was
respect it.
obsessed with the Chino Hills every day after practice, I'd go home and watch Ball is Life highlights all day.
Aw.
I'm like, oh, that left leg sleeve looks so cool. I should do
Man.
that.
I was actually
yeah.
from where Lonzo was from, Chino Hills,
Really?
around there.
Oh wow.
I mean, never ran into him, and also never really wanted to. I didn't play basketball either, so
Right.
I mean, probably would have been rough if I did.
I'm trying to think of like the coolest players I saw play in high school or played against. Marjon Beauchamp, another relevant player on the Bucks, is from Seattle. I worked out with him a couple times. That's about it. I saw Michael Porter Jr. when he was at Nathan Hale. And he threw it off the backboard and dunked it at the state championship. That was awesome.
Who's the coolest player like you've seen or played with?
I think I'm gonna have to go Warriors again, because I saw a few Warriors games growing up, and so just like watching Curry and Thompson and just like the way they run their offense and everything was just so cool. So
Well, they also set like the trend of like shooting three from absolutely deep.
I will
Yeah.
always love them for that.
yeah.
Yeah. Man.
As
Gotta
much
say
as
them.
as much as I hate the Warriors, I love Curry. I love him.
I feel like it's kind of hard to hate him.
Well, he's
I
also
don't
such a
know.
nice guy too.
Right.
Like, and even with like all the drama with like KD, I feel like he's been the heart of the team. Even though KD might be better than him, I feel like
It's so close, man.
I feel like
It's
it was
so
pretty close,
close.
but I feel like he was also the heart of that team. Like,
Mhm.
it was never
Yeah,
KD.
regardless of
KD
who was the best player, it was always Steph's team.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also, this is a really weird question that I just kind of thought of. The backpacks that all the Boise State athletes wear. Is that like
Those?
a thing? Like, is there kind of like an unspoken language with all the other athletes that it's like, oh, you got the backpack on? Like, give them a
Oh,
nod.
yeah,
Be like,
yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
Is it
I
like, is there a
think-
bigger deal? Like, I feel like for people who aren't athletes, it's like a big deal seeing those backpacks. They're like,
I think that's what it is. Honestly, that's just like we're all given the same backpack, and it's like, okay, well, you're not gonna wear another backpack to practice, so
Yeah.
I have two. So I think it's just like for functionality purposes, but I think it is like a bigger deal for non-athletes, NARPs, I guess. If you know what that
NARPs?
is.
There's like,
Yes. Non-athlete regular people.
oh,
jeez.
do you guys call people that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You never heard that before?
No.
Oh no. I'm
Um,
sorry. Yeah.
okay.
No, and it's not meant to be mean, but it's just like a non-athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's a bigger deal.
The
for
normies.
people. Yeah, basically. I feel like it's a bigger deal, and they're like, "Oh, you're an athlete," whereas just like for us, it's just a backpack.
Yeah. I also have heard some people like have spent ridiculous amounts of money for those backpacks.
Really?
Like, have you seen people that like aren't athletes that like wear those backpacks?
Honestly, yes, because I'll look at them and I'm like, I don't recognize you. Or like maybe you're on the track team because it's a bigger team. I don't know everyone.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well, I feel like
that's funny.
I try really hard to like remember everyone on the basketball team and
Mhm.
like football team.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to like track and
Yeah, there's just a
tennis
lot of
and
them.
there's a ton. Even like the soccer team, I know
Yeah.
half.
And they're all so nice. Like I love them, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I also feel like it's weird because I've seen like Anna Osley a ton, like just in the hall, like in the quad and
Mm-hmm. Really?
everything. And it's also really awkward because I know I've never interviewed her or even talked to her. So I always am like, I feel like it's always awkward to like be
Do you
like
say
approach her,
hi?
be like,
Do you-
hey, yeah, it's like, hey Anna, and it's like, she doesn't even know who I am. So it's like,
Yeah. No, that would be hard.
like I feel like it'd be a little bit less weird for like Elodie because like I've like
You've talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like even maybe Mary Kay, but like I feel like that's with all athletes.
Yeah.
I have like the weirdest like interactions with most of them though, where it's like, do you know who Eric McAllister is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I joke to him about this all the time, but the first full conversation I had with him, I was at the market in the sub,
Okay. Yeah.
and I was like talking to him about like the the year and everything, and then my card gets declined right in front of him, and I was like, that's got to be a mistake.
Tough.
And then the lovely old lady that was working it was like, "Are you fine to go?" Because I tried it like 4 or 5 times, and it just didn't work, and I had no other options. I
And
don't
he
even.
He didn't offer.
Yeah, come on, Eric. Why didn't you offer?
Not to call you out.
Yeah, come on, Eric, man.
Help
Yeah.
the person out.
And he was like, I mean, we joke about it all the time now, so
Mm.
it's not like as bad. But
That's funny.
and then John Ujukwu on the football
Love
team,
John.
he. The first time I actually saw him was we were at Albertsons buying chicken nuggets.
Oh, I love this
or
story.
chicken tenders.
Nice.
And I was just like, yeah. And it was really awkward. But he didn't know me either.
Yeah.
But like in those scenarios, it's also kind of just like, if you're the only people there, I guess it's like, it feels a little bit more comfortable. But if you're just in the quad, be like, hey, Anna, and just like walk by, be like, throw
Hi,
their
bye.
whole day off.
I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna pretend like I haven't done that though. Like
You have?
Ashton Janty was in the quad the other day, and I tried to say what's up. He was busy.
Oof.
Tough.
Max Rice answers though whenever you
Does
see
he?
him. Yeah.
Man. Gotta respect.
So does Talon.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me too. NIL has been like a big thing. Have you like done any like mingled?
Yeah, I've done
dabbled?
a few like smaller things, and we've done some things as a team too, and
Mhm.
with the shirt, not really those jerseys, but like with our shirt sales,
Yeah.
which
mhm.
are like NIL. Like our office, they just handle everything, which has been huge because we don't really have to do anything for that, and we
Mhm.
get a check, which is crazy. But yeah, no, I would say dabbled a little bit. So It's
Do you
been
have like
cool.
your own trading card for like the trading card things?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Dude, I've wanted to get those so bad. When we had Jonah on, I was like, "So you're gonna hook me up with the trading cards?" He's like, "If you buy them," I'm like, "Dude."
Yeah, I mean, we really don't have access to them. It's just like we.
They don't give
go-
it to you, just cause.
No. It's
So
like
you have
we,
to buy
like,
the
we
trading-
went to go and buy some.
Oh man,
So.
dude,
And we were all
what?
trading like with the men's team and with gymnastics and.
Oh,
so, yeah,
really?
it was cute.
Dude,
but,
that's so cool.
yeah.
Did you get like any sign from like other athletes,
like, did I ask them to sign it or did I get any signed in the
Yeah.
back?
or just like ask them to sign it? Or
No.
anything? What? Maybe I should do that next time I see Anna in the quad.
You should.
Be like,
yeah.
don't even
Sign.
say anything. Be like, sign
Take
it. Sign it. Yeah.
She would do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, she's nice.
I'll be like, keep it ready. I'll be
waiting.
I'll be waiting in the quad at like one of those tables, like the awkward tables. Be like, maybe have a sign. Be like,
Yeah,
I'm like-
yeah. Make a sign. Great idea.
I'll just make it like so uncomfortable for Anna, and I'll feel really bad afterwards. But yeah, doesn't Anna have like a sister that, because you and your sister look really similar?
Mhm.
Doesn't Anna also have a sister that looks like
Yeah.
very?
Yeah, our sisters are actually the same age, and they
Really?
look similar too. So yeah.
Is there? What's her sister's name?
Abby. Which is
Abby,
funny.
okay.
So
Oh.
we're all A's. My sister's
All A's?
Amanda, so,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Well, and then
it's
that's
kind of a lot
that's Anna and Abby too. That's like super similar, but yeah, man.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's kind of funny, but
man.
very similar.
I feel like, you see, we warned Abby about this beforehand, where we go off topic a ton.
Yeah.
I didn't even, before coming into this, I was not going to ask about the backpack, but backpack. I kind of saw
Yeah.
it and I was just like,
I kind of want to go back to the NIL though. Are you
Okay.
in like full support of all the NIL stuff going on? Like, do you think it's gone too far, or like how do you feel about all that's going on? Not just in basketball
Yeah.
either. Like,
Yeah.
it's especially a huge thing in college football right
Yeah.
now. But
It's interesting. I think football would be the only area that I'd be like, just because people are,
They're going crazy,
decommitting
yeah.
and switching
Mhm.
schools depending on how much money they can get somewhere else, which is just like good for them. But it's just kind of crazy. I'm not against it. Like, get your coin, I guess. Like, chase the
Yeah.
bag. but
yeah,
I do feel like it's hard for smaller programs, if they don't have that like funding, if they're
Yeah.
trying to get a really good athlete, and it's just like
mhm.
they can't afford that. I don't know. It's a lot of gray area,
yeah,
which is interesting. But no, I'm not against it. So
it's definitely better than what it was before.
Yeah,
at the
for
very
sure.
at the very least.
for sure.
Well, it's also like, I mean, some athletes, for some sports, I feel like they don't give as much support
Mhm.
for their like,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure like some athletes at some colleges don't even get to like do housing, like
Mhm.
them like, because I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you have the option to live on campus if you do. Is that a thing
For us,
for athletes? Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
you think
mean,
so?
No one really does, but
Wait,
yeah,
really?
you're funding like kind of. I mean, freshman year we do.
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
like however much money you get each month differs like where you live. So
Mm.
if it's on campus or off. But
Okay.
yeah, no, I do know that like some sports will do partial scholarship or no scholarship. So I know NIL like really helps with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you're famous on like TikTok or something, like that's
Mhm.
huge. So
And I feel like it's like also kind of ridiculous because like, I mean, I obviously love it because it's like, I feel like if people are able to get like money in college, especially like the thing with like Donald De La Haye like destroying for like
Yeah,
making
seriously.
YouTube videos, you can't do that like before. I feel like that was kind of ridiculous.
That was
But-
extremely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think he chose right though.
Yeah, for
Going
YouTube.
with YouTube.
But
He's
I feel like-
huge.
I feel like now it's kind of like, it kind of sucks because I mean he probably would have gone pro, and now he's kind of like, I don't know if he's still wanting to go pro, but he still posts about it all the time.
Yeah.
For it,
You
but
just think of like how much money some of the guys back in the day would have made. Some of the popular athletes, like Reggie Bush.
yeah.
You imagine how much money he would have made?
Mm-hmm.
Or like Jimmer Fredette, dude was the king of Utah for like 2 years.
If there was like a sponsorship, like ideal sponsorship that you'd want to have, like funny or serious, what do you think it would be?
ooh, this is hard because you could just go not basic, but you could be like Nike,
Oh, yeah.
which would be awesome. Or
You are wearing all Nike, so
no, exactly. Gotta love being a Nike school. But
I absolutely, I love how Air Maxes look, but they look like clown shoes on me. So I only go Jordan
Really?
1s. Yeah. I feel like
love Air Maxes.
well, I also have like they're like a weird off blue purple type of Air Max. They look really weird, but yeah. I was gonna wear my orange Dunks today to kind of. I know I should have.
With
It
the
didn't.
jersey.
Yeah, and then the camo or the
It
tie
would have been a
dye.
very loud.
It would have been a
fit.
really weird fit, but yeah, but Nike.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Or you could do like Dutch Bros or something fun like that, you know?
Yeah.
Or you could just get free Dutch your whole life or something. I don't know.
That'd be nice.
I feel like for like us as like the show, I feel like a cool one would be. I mean, ideally, I feel like it'd be like a sports betting or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like
I was
that'd
gonna
be so
say like
cool.
FanDuel or DraftKings or something
Yeah.
would be awesome. Just have like the ticker up there, like Pat McAfee does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it'd be funny to do like something like absolutely outlandish, like
Just random.
yeah, like a random pizza company or like and then like we could do
Yeah.
like a segment where you just eat pizza for like I don't know
I
a
wouldn't be
pizza
support-
break
mad.
I support that. Yeah.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
be mad.
or do you know if like are you familiar with Barstool Sports like all their shows and everything?
Mm-hmm.
They have like
Somewhat.
they have the one where it's like the Sunday conversations. Where they have like
So
what if we
good.
got sponsored by like Stilla's ice cream or something?
So good.
You just
No,
ate ice
literally.
cream on the show. I feel like that'd be
Oh,
great.
Yeah. That
But-
would be fun.
Oh well. Man.
Maybe.
Someday.
Yeah.
Shout out still.
Yeah. But also to kind of wrap it up, I guess, we have some current topics of like sports in general
Mm-hmm.
that we have down here. We have the play. Are you familiar with like NBA? Are you caught up with the NBA at all? of.
Mostly.
Mostly.
More than him.
Wow, you gotta take the cheap shots at me.
You were throwing
Oh.
the same shots at yourself.
Yeah, yeah, but like, come on, man.
Oh yeah. Good. Excellent comeback.
Yeah, you know, I still, I mean, only really care about Boise State. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Basketball is like way down there in my favorite sports. I know. I'm sorry. It goes like football, basketball, or no, football, baseball, basketball. I would say, and then like maybe hockey below.
Okay.
Respect
they're-
hockey, dude. Come
Oh,
on.
dude, I don't like hockey.
It's better
I mean,
than baseball.
dude, baseball's so cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
Boring. Compared to
It's a very long
basketball,
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
compared to basketball or to hockey where it's like constant action all the
Well,
time.
I would say okay. I feel like high or college basketball is so much better than like professional basketball.
Agreed. I would agree
the
with that.
energy of college basketball is
Yeah.
better.
So crazy.
The
the
the level
way
of
they play
the
is
level
so-
of play in the NBA is obviously way better. I
Yeah.
mean, they're pros, but
Right.
Yeah. I feel like I mean for the Boise State games, it gets so crazy sometimes like
Yeah.
And I feel like it's also kind of cooler because it's more like you know these people that
Yeah.
you're like watching
Mhm,
play
mhm.
and it's also kind of cooler for basketball games specifically cuz you're way closer as well.
Yeah.
Like for football games you're way separated.
You can't
Like-
feel the emotion really.
Mhm.
For basketball,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah, for sure.
But it also kind of sucks because sometimes the ball gets thrown at you and then you accidentally get hit in the head. That happened to me at
Has
one
that
game.
happened to you?
Yep. I don't remember if it was a men's or women's game, but there was one game where like the ref moved out last second and just went straight in the face.
Oh no.
I do have a tendency to get
Yeah,
hit in the
sh-
face.
I
at
was
Were
times.
you
gonna-
at the scores table or where were you?
Yeah, I was at
sitting?
the scores table,
Oh,
or not the scores
no.
table. I was at the media table on the other side.
Okay, yeah.
So
I was
it's
gonna
kinda
say
like-
not the only time you get hit in the face.
Yeah. I mean, even though I'm not athletic enough to be on a varsity team whatsoever, I do dabble, splurge a bit in intramurals.
Okay.
And it's also, along with my jinxing, an ongoing joke that I get hit in the face every
It's
single
so
intramural.
funny.
Oh no.
I've probably broken my nose like 6 or 7
You
times.
get hurt every game.
Yeah. Dude, I even got hurt today. I was doing tabling and like there's a piece of like there's like a jar that like got knocked off. And like for some reason I thought it was a good idea just to like and then I got like my
Pick
thumb
up the
all cut.
broken glass.
Yeah, pick
Yeah,
up broken glass and then
I have no idea how that went poorly.
yep. But like volleyball, I got hit in the face. That was last week.
Ooh, that would hurt a lot.
Yeah. For football.
You ate it in football like
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't have good balance, so that also sucks. But I mean,
Yeah.
when I do have my balance, it's fine. But yeah, there was like I played played football. And have you played on that turf or been on that turf on like the little tiny strip. It's like across from
Where?
Lincoln, like Sawtooth, like
Of
that little
turf
tiny
or
field.
of grass?
The turf over.
Just Lincoln Field, right by the garage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I was thinking. Yes.
It's like the turf there sucks.
Really?
It's like bad. Like
Dude, I told you first semester I ate it and I like burned my entire arm, like 3 layers off.
yeah.
That was awful.
Is there? Have
Yeah,
you
that's
got
tough.
like any like court burns? Is that like a
Oh,
thing?
100%.
Really?
Bruises, burns, yeah, scratches, everything.
Oof, man. I know
Yeah.
like, I think one of the games, Elodie, like was absolutely killing. I think it was probably that Long Beach State game.
Okay.
Elodie was like getting like elbows left and right,
Yeah.
but I mean they just couldn't stop her, so like it was kind of just like, but
Yeah.
Only
she's
a foul
beast.
if the whistle blows.
Exactly.
So,
man, but
you want to talk some NBA?
yep,
Okay. Well,
so fun.
playoffs are set, or I guess playoffs and play-in is set.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks and Celtics lead the way in the East, like we said a couple of weeks ago. The play-in is looking like the Heat, Hawks, Raptors, Bulls. If you're not familiar with how the play-in works, the Heat and Hawks will play. Winner of that is the 7 seed. The Raptors and Bulls will play. Winner of that plays the loser of Heat Hawks to be the 8 seed.
I still feel like that's so confusing.
It's really not. But
I feel like it is. It's like
if you're the
why?
7 or 8, you have a chance to win to get the 7.
I mean, obviously.
Are you
it's just-
following? Are you
Yeah,
following?
okay.
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 The 9 and 10 then play. Got it?
Okay.
The winner of that plays the loser of the 7 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
And then the winner of that is the 8 seed.
Well, what's the point of having like? Why don't they just like? I don't know. I feel like it's just easier if they just had the 7 and 8 just there.
Well, there's more money in this for the NBA, so that's what they're going to do.
All right, so just make a weird mini bracket across from the mega bracket,
Yeah.
just to have. Just
I
for
think
have
it's
the
cool,
no
man.
chance for the 9 and 10 seed to win.
If it was just 8 teams like in the past, we wouldn't see the Pelicans. I want to watch the Pelicans in the playoffs.
yeah, but they're not gonna
play-in,
win.
too. Like, there's a chance, you know.
Yeah, but like, are they really?
Dude, the Lakers are in the play-in. They're good.
That's true.
Mhm.
I mean, if you get hot like at the last time,
They've
But
been they've been hot since the All-Star break.
but the Lakers
Watch
are
out.
also 7, and they would have gotten into the playoffs
Yeah.
at 7 beforehand.
they
so
would've.
it's like,
But they will anyway. They will play the Timberwolves, who will not have Rudy Gobert because he punched his teammate in the
Yeah.
face.
oh, did you?
And they
y'all see
won't
that?
have Jaden
Yeah.
McDaniels, who is an elite defender because he punched a wall and broke his hand. So
Tragic.
a lot of punches thrown in Minnesota the other day, and they are screwed.
I feel like that's like the worst thing for a team is to have like an actual fist fight or like an actual like physical fight.
Oh yeah.
Because like, I mean, you're supposed to be kind of like that family aspect,
Yeah.
and it's like I feel like that's so dysfunctional.
Especially
I feel like
just in front of everyone. Like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
things happen. If
And
you
throwing
get
a
into
punch,
it at
too.
Practice, yeah, but just in a game, I don't know. I was like, that
Mm.
just
Did you see what Draymond Green tweeted?
no.
I saw that.
Oh my god! So do you remember in the offseason when Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole?
In practice.
Oh yeah.
And the video
Rudy
got
Gobert
leaked. Yeah.
tweeted, oh, what did he say? He said something about like insecurity is loud or something like
Yes, that's what it was.
that. And like right after that came out, right after the Rudy Gobert punch came out, Draymond tweeted the exact same thing.
Man.
And
Here,
I
I'm here
can't
for the
help but
pettiness,
like
yeah.
Draymond. He's hilarious,
Dude, and then
man.
Rudy also had like the mic
The mic,
thing.
COVID
Oh,
shut down.
He also
Dude.
cried after he wasn't an
Oh.
all-star. That happened.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, I don't know.
But
Punching someone, that's just a little too far.
Yeah.
have you ever been in a fight in a basketball game? Like within your own team or between teams?
No, I've been close, but normally I'm the one breaking up fights too.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like you get really heated in the game.
Yeah.
emotions
It gets
run
passionate,
high,
I mean-
and- yeah, not really to the point of like punching someone, but you learn how to use your body in ways during the game to let someone know that
Yeah.
they pissed you off.
Yeah.
You're gonna like throw a chair
My
at like, Gordy
go-to-
next game.
My
Be like, no, I didn't like this call.
my go-to was always I would go in for like a little V cut and I
Mhm.
would step on their foot
Yeah.
and come back and they'd like stumble and now I got space.
Well, that's why I
Knockdown.
also suck at basketball is because I play every sport like football. So
So you just tackle everybody.
yeah,
Pretty much.
and like I don't know what a foul is in basketball either. So I would just like
Pretty much
I just, like,
everything you do.
yeah, I like go full body,
Pretty
like,
m-
screen, throw a
The
shoulder in
way
there.
the way you
No.
play defense is textbook fouling.
Yeah. That's gotta sit straight. Only play street ball whatsoever.
Oh,
I mean,
I just had a question. Go ahead.
I like when I played too, because I mean, I obviously never played basketball. Wouldn't even I didn't even know how to dribble until like a year or two ago. I have a video
Okay.
Do you think that you know how right now?
to dribble.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it with like one
That's a
hand.
genuine question.
I could I can't do like a straight up like Kyrie handles. Like, I can't do beneath like in between the leg.
So no.
I could do like,
You can bounce it.
yeah, I could bounce it.
You
You know,
bounce the ball.
Something.
yeah, I could like maybe like,
So
There you go.
no point guard status for you.
yeah,
It's okay.
I'd be more like a point and shoot and then pray if I got
There
it.
you go.
But I also can't shoot threes. I can only shoot mid. So like, I'm basically
Just
useless.
broadcast. Just
I go-
broadcast.
I mean, they could use me for defense if they want to get foul trouble early. So yeah.
See, here's the unfortunate thing about basketball. You got to play both sides.
Oh,
You can't just not play offense.
Damn it. Dude, that's what really sucks. And for football, I think that was my best sport because like obviously you can. It's allowed. You're allowed to hit people, you
Yeah.
know, for the most part.
Mhm.
But I would also like even in football, I would like foul so much, but I'd get away with it because like I mean, kind of let it slide.
Yeah.
But there was some people that used to like try to get in fights with me because I would like kind of be.
So, sort of speaking of fights, have you ever been ejected from a game at any level?
Ooh, ejected? No.
Or at least a
Technicals,
technical?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, handful of those. No, not ejected.
Did you deserve the technicals?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot. Not a lot, but like there's a lot of like different scenarios. There's like the double tech scenario where it's like if me and a girl get into it and we both like, I don't know.
I don't
shove each
think
other or
double text should
something.
exist.
Yeah, like just don't call it at that
Yeah.
point. Or there's just like you say something to the ref and they, tee you up. That's happened, which I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I kicked a girl once and that was bad. That was not one of my best moments. We were on the
On
ground.
accident, right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Totally. And I definitely got in trouble for that from my coaches and everyone, as I should have.
Was it like a
but-
Sparta kick or was it like a?
Yeah, low-key. Well, because like, I was on the ground and she was like, she fell on top of my head. So it was just like my reaction to
Oh.
like get her off because it was like a dog
Yeah.
pile. So, yeah, not my best moment. But we learn.
Oh,
We
man.
live and we learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, just random stuff like that.
So you don't have like a favorite technical story?
No, probably the kick. 'cause
Okay.
That was this season.
I have a
But,
favorite
yeah.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a favorite technical.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Freshman year. This was the first time the varsity coach had ever watched me play, by the way. So not a great idea. We're in the middle of the third quarter. Me and this guy have been talking like the whole game.
Yeah.
He's not good. He really isn't.
Oh
But
yeah.
I got a steal from this
course.
guy. I drove. It was a fast break. I got an and one layup, and he was the foul. He fouled me. Maybe the only and one layup of my life. I hate layups. 3-pointers are better. Anyway, he starts talking. He like gets in my face. He like threw the ball at me a little bit. And I walk to the free throw line, and he walks right up in front of me like he's trying to ice me. And he's like, "Why are you still talking, bro? Why are you still talking?" So I turned and I pointed at the scoreboard.
As you should.
Like full on pointed at the scoreboard because we were winning. I got
No one
got-
saw that.
I got teed up. I got taken out, and and that was the first time the varsity coach ever saw me play.
Honestly, that's like that's a good tech, I think.
Oh, I was
That's-
so happy about it.
That's a good one.
I wasn't even.
I would say.
I got benched for the rest of the game, but I would say it was worth it.
No, that's iconic for sure.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
all right. So back to these playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sidetrack.
completely forgot.
This is how it works here. But who's your finals matchup as of right now?
Obviously,
we don't
Bucks.
got to go through every series.
Yeah.
but
Gotta go Bucks.
you got Bucks out of the East. What about the West?
Hmm. It'd be interesting to see the Kings there. I don't know if they're actually gonna make it. I think Suns
They've
still.
been doing so good though.
I
the
know.
You think
Kings.
Bucks Suns rematch?
There is okay.
Ooh.
I have like an awkward story that I just associate with the Kings now. Over the spring, like in January, there's this one girl that I met in San Francisco when I was there,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
was like huge friends with like all the Sacramento Kings players. And
Nice.
then, not my best moment, but I may or may not have forgotten to text her back. And then now I've been told that the Kings players don't like me because they're friends. So
Wait, you have beef with NBA players
You have
now.
beef with the
I get with the
Kings?
Kings, all the players on the Kings.
You didn't
I
even
guess.
tell me that part.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
That's
it wasn't my
hilarious.
brightest moment, so I didn't tell anyone about this. Yeah, I
Oh, I'm
still
so
don't think
happy
I
I know
opened that
that.
text. I don't.
I'm
it's-
so
So
happy I
you
know.
fumbled the girl, and now you have beef with
The Kings. Yeah,
That is like a
Wow, that's a
generational
double win.
fumble. That
The
is
double-
so bad.
yeah.
Oh
There's
my
gonna be
gosh.
like. So,
So
I mean,
you're not picking the Kings out of the West.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if there's any opportunities for like for the Kings to go on the show, I don't think that they would want
That'll
to.
be a solo episode.
Yeah,
I'll,
they're
I'll
just
take
gonna grill me the
I'll
whole
take
episode.
care of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll invite her back
Yeah,
and we
host
can
one,
yeah.
two, we'll take
Yeah.
care of it.
Host one
No
and
problem.
two. Yeah. Man,
All right,
keep
but
me
out
off
the
roster.
West. You
Okay.
saying Suns?
I'll pick Suns.
Okay. I think I got to go Celtics out the East. Jason Tatum had a pretty poor finals, and I think he's going to be motivated to get back there.
Valid.
And out of the West, every part of me wants to pick the Lakers because I am the biggest LeBron writer of all time.
Oh, as we could tell because you picked 23 when that was obviously the
He's
wrong choice.
23. He's the GOAT. And
Yeah.
I'll stop myself because I will go
Have you
forever.
seen like the TikTok or like the audio? Like that's why he's the goat.
Yeah,
the goat.
That's how I feel every time I see that, man.
Oh God.
Anyway, I'm going to go both 2 seeds, actually. I'm going to go with the Grizzlies. I love
Interesting.
picking teams with off-court drama. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to go one of two ways.
T Wolves.
They're
Pick
either
them.
okay, not quite. They're either going to completely collapse and get first rounded by the Lakers, or they're going to bond together as a team, get all the way to the finals. Ja's going to get the finals MVP.
Maybe.
I'm going Celtics Grizzlies. Celtics in 6 though.
Hmm.
Who do you think?
I think I'm gonna go Bucks because
Okay.
I love Giannis. He's great, and their whole team is.
Yeah.
great.
See, Giannis.
I love
No,
Giannis
but
too.
their supporting players are great as well. I will say.
Yeah, Giannis, and then the number 34 and Antetokounmpo. Yeah, the whole team, the whole package there.
Aren't you supposed
The
to
guy
be a
that's like-
Bucks fan?
Yeah, but it's all Giannis. Like I mean,
It's
you can't
not.
deny it.
It's really not.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
They
okay,
quite
yeah.
literally have a top 2 defensive player of the year candidate.
Mhm.
I mean, okay, they are a good team, but like Giannis is.
They're
up
an
there.
excellent team.
He's
I
the
love
star.
Drew. I love Drew.
Drew
Holiday's
Holiday's
good.
incredible.
Dog,
One of the best
Yeah.
perimeter defenders in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Fine.
yeah, I'm going with them, and then I think I'm gonna go Kings because I live near
Oh.
Sac.
That'd be so fun to see.
And like light the beam, baby. You know?
That would be
like, I'm on the
awesome.
bandwagon.
Yeah.
That'd be
so
awesome.
they're putting Sac on the map, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have picked Kings too, but
Yeah.
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 Well, I guess we
Man.
got to wrap up.
Yep.
Odell
well,
signed with the Ravens, by the way. 'Kay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, that's about all the time we've had for today's episode. I just want to thank Abby again to going on the show. Really awesome. But yeah, make sure to listen to all of our episodes. This one should come out on Wednesday. And then we'll have another one on Friday with just stuff. Yeah, and thank you. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.